Good morning. Glad to have you here with us on Up with KREM. I'm Tim Pham. We are almost to December. However, it really doesn't quite feel like winter yet. So we want to check in with meteorologist Thomas Patrick in the Outdoor Weather Center, who's taking a look at these warm temperatures on this Monday morning. Thomas, yesterday I got on the roof because I was like, you know what, I better hang my Christmas lights now before, my fingers get too cold. So can we expect more warm weather this week for anyone who needs to hang Christmas lights?
Tim, that sounds like a dream come true. Everybody always wants the warmest possible weather to hang up the Christmas lights, and then of course they want the snow just in time for Christmas. Well, we delivered on the first half of that equation. Boy, oh boy, is it still warm out here. It's like 46 degrees as of 6 o'clock in the morning. That's already warmer than what our normal high temperature should be for this time of year. But we start with Doppler radar. There are some showers that have developed across southeastern Washington. So with these rain showers pretty much hugging the foothills of the Blue Mountains into portions of the Palouse, you see a little bit of yellow near Moscow as well, some heavier rainfall there. This rain will stay there pretty much during the morning hours, and we're just keeping an eye on Doppler radar if anything else will develop across the region. But as I mentioned, these temperatures are incredibly warm. It's 45 right now. There is a little bit of a breeze. The U.S. flag that's on the top of our station is at full mast right now, but those are very warm winds. Those are warm winds, and it's going to keep things warm once again for today. It was 56 yesterday, forecasting about 51 for the high temperature today, and more 50s throughout the course of this week. Coming up, I'm going to show you just when we'll see another potentially record-breaking day as we kick off the month of December.
Nations around the world are responding to a new COVID-19 variant. It is being called the Omicron Variant. Health officials say the variant could be more dangerous than the Delta variant. It was first detected in South Africa. Now, the CDC advised the Biden administration to join Asian and European countries in restricting travel for people coming from South African countries starting today. However, the World Health Organization says travel restrictions may not be necessary until the variant is better understood.
People who have looked closely at this sequence, those individuals feel reasonably confident that 3 doses of vaccine is going to be protective. Now, that could give a really strong impetus to trying to get more people boosted.
Well, Pfizer and Moderna both saying if needed, they could have an updated vaccine ready early next year. The CDC says it is monitoring Omicron and expects to identify it quickly if and when it arrives in the U.S. 2 cases have already been reported in Canada. President Biden is expected to address the nation at 8:45 this morning. We will have the very latest on Up with KREM on the CW22. The Washington State Cougs officially have a new head coach following the big win on Friday in Apple Cup. Interim head coach Jake Dickert got promoted. He is officially the 34th head coach of Washington State football.
There's a lot of people at Washington State that believe in Jake Dickert and the entire Dickert family. We love you. We appreciate you. We need you to lead us. We all believe in you. So on behalf of our president, Kirk Schultz, our chancellor, Elizabeth Chilton, I'd like to formally offer you to be the next head football coach of Washington.
Oh, you can hear the excitement. Dickert is the first coach in 8 years to lead the Cougs to win an Apple Cup. The team beat the UW Huskies 40-13, which is the largest margin of victory in the rivalry series. Athletic Director Pat Chun addressed Dickert's promotion in a statement, saying, "When we made a coaching change midway through the season, we needed to find a special leader to guide this program going forward, and we have found that with Jake." And permanent head coach Jake Dickert said in a statement he is extremely humbled and honored to be the next head coach at Washington State University. "I want to thank President Schultz, Pat Chun, and Brian Blair for their leadership and trust in me and my vision for the future of WSU football. Pullman fits our family so well, and we are so excited to be a part of this community for a long time to come. Go Cougs." Dickert will speak about his vision for the program in a press conference scheduled for Thursday. That leads us to our question of the morning. We want to hear from you. Do you think Jake Dickert was the right pick to be the Cougs' new head coach? You can see right now 83% of you at home saying yes, while 16% saying no. You can text us your thoughts on why you think Jake is or is not the right person for the job to the number 509-448-2000, and we will be taking a look at your responses throughout the show. At 6:03, it is time for your morning rush. More news in less time. A house party in Spokane Valley ended with a deadly shooting last week. Someone reported a party to law enforcement. Spokane Valley deputies responded to reports of a shooting at about 4:30 Friday morning. The suspect apparently started firing a gun for no reason. The suspect was arrested for murder in the second degree and 4 counts of assault in the second degree. The victim was a 20-year-old man who died at the scene. Schweitzer announced they are closing down this week because it is just too warm for snow. They will be closed today through Friday. Schweitzer officials say they can't make snow or move snow around for ski hills without freezing temperatures. They're hoping the temperatures will be finally cold enough by Friday for the slopes. A sea lion just wants to be a part of our world. Take a look over the weekend in coastal Oregon. A sea lion was found roaming the streets. Local police spent several hours trying to get that sea lion that they named Tiffany back into the water. They got help from the Oregon State Police Fish and Wildlife Division. Authorities managed to get her into a river where she could return to the ocean. Canada plans to release maple syrup from its emergency stockpile. Quebec produces 73% of the world's maple syrup supply, but it was hit with a shorter and warmer spring sugaring season, causing output to fall by nearly a quarter. Canada plans to release almost half of its reserve, about 50 million pounds of maple syrup. It all helps keep Canadian maple syrup on breakfast tables worldwide. That is your morning rush. In less time. Let us know what's happening in your neighborhood by using the hashtag #UpWithKREM on social media.
My heart that people have stood up for him like this and done so much.
Story coming up. The town of Ephrata rallies behind Seahawks fan to give him a very special day in Seattle.
It was setting me up for kind of what I want to do with my life.
New this morning, a new trend among young men. At 6:30, why many are choosing something other than college after graduating high school.
And it's yet another morning with a mild start. Temperature is still well into the 40s right now. Lots of 50s later on in the week. We're breaking down another day of record-breaking temperatures in your forecast.